stop judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.
Can we talk about it? Yeah. First things first, I want to say thank you all for joining me live, impromptu style, per usual. Um, I have a lot that I want to discuss and get into today. So hopefully you all have some time. But over the past few days, I have been a little bit troubled by the things that I have been witnessing in my comment section, right? In one of our most recent uploads, talking about blue collared men, to be more specific, we had damn near 800 comments over there, knocking on 1,000, right? Of men pretty much saying that, yeah, I don't trust these women that are coming through talking about how they respect blue collared worker men now, and now they understand our value, and now they understand the importance, and they're no longer in this whole mindset of needing this high value man, right? And I called this out in that upload, in that dope discussion, and I said that just because a man is a blue collar worker does not mean that he is not high value. And for years, many women were out here saying that if a man did not make this amount of money, if he didn't have this type of occupation or career, that he was trash. He was beneath me. I'm not settling for that, right? And so the men remembered that. The men peeped game on that and said, okay, bet. And now to hear the sentiments completely switch around. And now the women are singing a whole new tune of, oh yeah, we love blue collar men. We love a hard working man, and I want them over the quote unquote high value. Again, not understanding that's a slap in the face for you to even say that. But nevertheless, they are trying to pull a switcheroo and turn the tables to make the blue collar men, which represents, to be very honest, it represents the everyday average typical man. Now they're switching everything around to make it something that is acceptable for them to entertain, to want. And like I said, you all, the comments on that video alone, I'm not even going to factor in the other dope discussions that we've had, but the comments on that video alone, you all, really opened my eyes to see that men really don't trust women. They don't. Y'all do not trust women. And I can't even fully blame you all because, like I said, for many years, the women have made that the hill that they're going to die on. I'm not selling for a man who works this job. I'm not selling for a man who's not making this amount of money. And I'm thinking you all, and I'm going to share my video and everything, my screen and everything in a second, but a lot of these women could be switching things around because times did get hard for them. Let it marinate. Times did get hard. Now they're starting to see that not only is it probably something that is way more feasible and beneficial and, dare I say, realistic to get with a man that is the everyday average typical man. But on top of that, I think a lot of them are also starting to realize that y'all have a lot more damn money than they thought. It's so many different levels and layers to this conversation. And like I always say, I hope to explore them all. But nevertheless, I really do need to talk about this. I really do need to talk about this because I'm conflicted. And y'all hit the like button for me. I am a little bit conflicted with what I'm seeing because on one hand, it's like, damn, are the women changing? Are the women starting to realize the error of their ways? Right? Could we be in a new era to where everything is shifting and turning around for the best for us to come back together? And then on the opposite end, it's like I'm seeing way too many men like, not so fast. I don't trust these bitches. Put it to y'all plain. That's the sentiment that a lot of y'all are echoing throughout. It does not matter your age, your race. Y'all, I've been seeing young men as young as 23 talking about, oh yeah, I don't deal with women. They're a distraction to me. I'm a blue-collar worker. I'm sitting on, I kid y'all not, Young Bull in my comments, he said, I'm sitting on $20,000. I'm 23. Just bought my first home. Like, this is what I'm seeing. And so, like I said, on one hand, it's like, are things changing for the better? Because I am seeing women be a lot more realistic. I am seeing women come down from the fucking clouds and see the error of their ways. But at the same time, it's way too many men like, nah, please don't let these women use you. I'm going to go through the comments with y'all. But this is what a lot of the women have been saying. Let's take it back. And in our dope discussion that we had, feel free to go check it out once we're done here. But we shared some other clips of women talking about, oh yeah, I love blue collar men, and y'all can keep the rappers and the trappers and the doctors and the lawyers. I just want me a hardworking man. And a level and a layer that I do want to explore with you all is something that a lot of you all in the comment section brought forth to my attention. And I'm going to be real with y'all. With me being a woman, my perspective or my perception of certain things can differ from y'all, to where I don't see things from that angle, or I don't see things from that lens. And I think that's what also makes my platform over here so special. What makes my platform so special is I have so many grown-ass, masculine, providing, protecting, leading, teaching, wise, intelligent men that are also able to school me and say, wait a minute, little big sis, but what about this though? Because I'm looking at it from this point of view. And then I can look at it and say, oh shit, I didn't even see it that way. And at the same time, you all can also come over here to your little big sis and be able to get a woman's perspective on the things that you may be going through. So again, I think that makes us so special over here, because we are able as men and women to school each other or point out different things from different angles so that we all can ultimately gain an understanding. But I'm going to bring that up in a second after I play these clips though, because a lot of you men, I'm going to be real, a lot of you brothers brought some shit to my attention that made me say, oh shit. Excuse my language and my passion, y'all. I was like, oh, damn. Is that how you see that? And they was like, yes. But we're going to get into it. Okay. Can y'all place a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this?
I like the blue collar men who know how to work with their hands.
Can y'all hear that? She does sound a little bit muffled though, because I had to go through and extract the music that she had playing in the background. So hopefully that didn't interfere with the voice too much. But could y'all hear that? Okay, I see the 2s. Now, like I said, in our previous dope discussion titled, What? Women Now Want Blue-Collar Men? In that dope discussion, we had different clips of a whole bunch of different women coming forth, professing their love for the blue-collar workers, right? Oh, I love these men and they this and they that. But today, I only have 2 clips that I want to share with you all. And I think these 2 clips that I'm going to share with y'all today are really going to fully encompass what it is that a lot of you men out there were touching base on in my comment section. To which I didn't even see it the way that y'all saw it. You know, y'all actually made me be a lot more skeptical, right? Y'all are the ones who brought forth my level of concern and conflicting emotions regarding this, because y'all started to put me up on game on a different, how can I say this? Y'all observe things differently than me. With me being a woman and you being a man, y'all observe and y'all peep game different. Like, hold on. This is that. And I think these clips that I'm going to play for y'all today really embody what a lot of you men were touching base on that I didn't even see myself. Okay. Not fully. Let's get into it.
I like the blue collar men who know how to work with their hands and build things. I don't like the trappers and the rappers. I like the men who could build shit, could do stuff around the house, around my house, your house, their house, who could build a tiny house. I like the men who drive them big old pickup trucks, like the F1, 2, 350s. I like those kind of men. I like men who like taking care of their families. I like men who are raised in a household filled with love, not survival.
Let me tell you, y'all can keep the men that sit in a desk and wear a suit all day. All right, give me a blue collar man. I make my own money, so these men that sit at the desk can't do nothing for me, okay? But them blue collar men, them men be handy and they gonna make sure I'm good. My car is gonna be running. I'ma always have oil in that bitch. My house is gonna be the baddest bitch on the block, inside and out. And if something does happen to me and I get stuck on the side of the road, oh, daddy coming to get me and fix it. And all he want when he get home after a long day of work is a hot meal. Papa, what you want? Dry rub steak, homemade lasagna, panini. Come on and put your feet up, baby, okay? Let mama take care of you.
I want to ask y'all a question. What did you hear? What did you hear from those women? Because like I said, I didn't even really peep game on this until y'all brought it to my attention. What did y'all hear? Thank you, Mr. Original. Shout out to you for being a gentleman for 19 months. It says, okay, the words may have changed, but has the mindset changed? This is what I'm getting into, Mr. Original. Yes, Sean. Yes, Will. Okay. I'm seeing some responses. Y'all right on the money. Who else? Les, okay. If y'all peep the game, and thank you so much, Mr. Original. If y'all peep the game, everything went back to what he could do for her. Everything. Listen, let's go back, break it down.
I like the blue collar men who know how to work with their hands.
I like a blue collar man who knows how to work with his hands. Again, you know how to work with your hands. Let's continue this.
And build things.
Build things.
I don't like the trappers and the rappers. I like the men who could build shit, could do stuff around the house.
Can do stuff around the house. For who? For me.
Around my house, your house, their house.
Around my house, your house, they house. So if my mama needs some help, you can take your ass over there to help her. If my sister needs some help, you can take your ass over there. Listen.
You could build a tiny house.
You can build a tiny house. That's something that's new as well. Is it not, Mr. Original? Hold on. Let's piece some game on the whole tiny house thing. Because not too long ago, a lot of the women was out here talking about, oh no, I need a mansion. I need a 4-car garage. See, I don't deal with no little broke, dusty, blue collar worker. I don't deal with. Now you want a tiny house? Now you're ready to settle for a tiny house, sis? Why? So you can save some money. Okay, let's continue. Again, brothers brought this to my attention. I'm not even hearing it like that. I promise y'all, I was like, maybe they're coming back to the table because they're struggling. Like my mind went there. Like, I think maybe they're just going through a little bit of a financial hardship. And so now they're trying to be more reasonable and understanding as far as, finances and the economy is concerned. Like my mind went there. But y'all is like, no, it's a whole new level to this shit. Sis, pay attention. It's all about what we can do for them and none about what they can do for us.
I'm driving big old pickup trucks like the F1, 2, 350s. I like those kind of men. Like men who like taking care of their families.
Men that like taking care of their families. Are you hearing anything about her taking care of him? Her taking care of the family. Her contribute. I have not heard it. And the next woman, she kind of sort of touched base on something, but I want to go somewhere with that as well. Okay, because she did bring up, oh baby, kick your feet up, let me take care of you. She did say some shit along those lines, but I'm gonna peep some game on that as well. But let's continue to listen. Who is this? Thank you, Slim Daddy. Let me see, can I find you? And y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. Slim Daddy says, me, and I is all I hear. Everything is in service of their psychopathic, narcissistic egos. Same song, different key. This is rebranding. Whoopsie. Damn, how Slim Daddy just peep game on y'all ass. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Let's continue.
I like men who are raised in a household filled with love.
I like men who are raised in a household filled with love. That's still egotistical. And like I said, I never would have even heard it or seen it from this lens if my brothers didn't bring it forth to me. I would have said, oh, that's healthy. Yeah, that's cool. Like on the surface, that sounds cool. Like, yeah, I want a man that was brought up in a household of love. But even that is going back to something that is self-serving. If he was brought up into a household that was full of love, that means that he's going to love me, outpour his love on me. I'm still on the receiving end of a man that is ultra loving, which means he's ultra tolerating, maybe ultra forgiving, ultra understanding of what? Me being lazy, him doing all the fucking work. Like, let's pick the game, y'all. Like I said, on the surface, it sounds cool. Like, oh, okay, yeah. Of course we want a man that's like that. But when you factor in the other things that she said, it makes you even question why she wants that. Does that make sense? Let's continue. And thank you so much, Slim Daddy. You peeping gang.
Not survival.
Wait, what? I didn't peep that. What she say? Survival? House filled with love. That's survival.
Survival.
Wow. I didn't even peep that. So everything that a lot of these women are even bringing up and saying goes back to selfish motive and selfish gain, survival, dependency, no reciprocity. I'm just saying, y'all. And I would have never even peeped it. I would have never peeped it had I not been flooded in my comment section. 700, 800, damn near a fucking 1,000 comments. Had I not got flooded like that, different men, different races, different ages, different backgrounds, different experiences, saying the same thing. I say, oh shit. That's something to highlight. That's something to touch base on. You can't just gloss over that. Everything is going back to survival. It's going back to what she needs, what she wants, what she feels like she deserves, her needing some kind of help. But we're not hearing what these women are ready and willing to do for said things that they're expecting from these men.
Let me tell you, y'all can keep the men that sit in a desk and wear a suit all day. All right, give me a blue collar man. I make my own money, so these men that sit at the desk can't do nothing for me. Okay?
Let's peep the game. I make my own money. MIA, it says fake humility. Y'all fake humble. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because that is a little bit of a tactic. Oh no, I'm cool. They're like, I accept that. Oh no, that's great for me. See, I don't need all that. And I gotta be real with you, MIA. In the midst of them practicing this fake ass humility, they don't understand how condescending, and that's something else that y'all brought up to me. They don't understand how condescending they're also coming off, right? They don't understand how diminishing in value they are disrespectful even they are being to the men that they are trying to champion. Now, what do I mean by that? They're out here like, oh no, and I talk about this in our other dope discussion. They're like, oh no, I don't need no high value man. I don't need no rich man. I don't need this. I don't need, just give me the blue collar worker. Y'all don't hear that shit? Y'all don't hear how you're degrading him? That's the real word I'm looking for. They don't know how degrading they're being in their fake humility. Let's peep the game, MIA. Thank you, Eugene. I'm read that in a second. They're out here pretty much saying, oh yeah, I'll settle for this. I don't need, what I really want. This cool right here. Y'all can keep all that. Y'all can keep all the high value, high ticket items. Just give me the basic shit. He can't do that much, but I mean, he can do what I need. Like y'all not really hearing yourselves when y'all are talking. And that's also contributing to a lot of men like, bitch, fuck you. That's like a man saying, and matter of fact, this really did happen. And a lot of the women was mad as hell. A man had made a post on his social media platform after he married his wife. And he was like, yeah, my wife, she not the baddest. She not the most attractive. She ain't got the best body. You know what I'm saying? Her weight can use a little bit of help. She got a lot that she need to work on. But she was a good woman. A lot of women tore that man to fucking shreds. It was the most backhanded shit ever. Yet here y'all are doing the same damn thing. And I'm going to be real, with us being women, we're not even processing it like that. What do I mean by us being women? We have a different perception or a different perspective on things. Like, we can think that we're coming from a good place. Like, no, really? That's cool. But if you were on the receiving end of these quote unquote compliments of you being quote unquote humble, you would be like, wait a minute, what the fuck what you mean by that? And that's also a contributing factor to these men saying, oh hell no, I don't trust these bitches. Look how they are even talking about us. You're essentially saying, oh, we broke, but at least we can fix shit. We broke, and I'm not really what you want, but at least I'm gonna come home and love you right. Like, bitch, what? Thank you, Eugene. It says these women have something in common with the ones who don't want bus drivers. They are the 4 P's: protection, provision, procreation, and problem solving. But their main focus is the second P. Bars. It's all about the money. It's all about what I can extract, all about what I can take. Thank you, Darius. It says, it has been a while, Queen Danica and fellow crown heads. Men have been distrusting women since at least 2018. All of the fake humility mentioned by MIA and fake church women tactics, they did. And y'all know what? I have been coming across so much content revolving around dating and relationships revolving the church, or involving rather the church, and how a lot of the women in the church are kind of turning the men off, to say the least. And maybe we can have a dope discussion about that in the future. I just try to steer clear of religious talk because I don't want to offend anybody. I understand that we all have different life paths and beliefs and all of those different things. And so I try to steer clear of talking about things like that because, like I said, it can be very sensitive. But at the end of the day, it is something to say to that, because we often hear the most religious, holier than thou women talk about certain things, but then their ways and actions are in complete opposition to it. I'm gonna say it for another day, but yeah, Darius, it has been a lot of distrust. It has been a lot of double talk, and double walk. Yes, you say one thing, but you practice something completely different, or it only applies to other people and not you. You cherry pick what applies to you and what doesn't. So I mean, it is something to touch base on. I just try not to be offensive. Too bad, especially when it comes to religion, politics. I try to talk about that. Thank you, MIA. It says, in your fake humility, you done insulted my intelligence, and now I got the ick. And that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh no, I'm cool. Like I'll settle for this type of dude, like that's what you're saying. But when the men did that, or when that man did that in regards to his wife, the women tore his ass up like, nigga, what? Oh yeah, she ain't the baddest, she ain't the prettiest, and her body need a lot of work. And I came across way better bitches than her. But I'll marry my wife because she a good woman. That's how y'all sound. Thank you, Del Monte. It says, at this point, it's beating a dead horse. Can't protect nobody that refused to listen. Uh-oh. Listen. Listen, we got a lot to unpack and uncover, and y'all inspired this. We got to talk about it. Let's take it back.
Let me tell you, y'all can keep the men that sit in the desk and wear a suit all day. All right, give me a blue collar man. I make my own money, so these men that sit at the desk can't do nothing for me. Okay?
Let's peep game there. Because while we are going to be real enough to acknowledge the fact that a lot of women are struggling, right? They're struggling financially. They don't know how to budget right or make ends meet. They're having to take trips to Dubai, to get $1. And y'all know what that is. We got to watch out. YouTube been cracking down on the live streams. I don't know why they coming at me like that, but I think it's because on our live streams be a little bit way too raw and uncut and unfiltered. So I'm going to just say Dubai, and y'all use context clues to put it together what they are doing in Dubai in order to get their money. Okay? But there are women out there that are struggling. A lot of women out there who are struggling. And so now they're trying to come to terms with reality so that they can, build with a man, have a man to have their back, so on and so forth. Correct? Correct. However, we would be extremely disingenuous to sit here and act like there were not women out here who did have their own money, right? She get into a bag. She got this, she got that. And that's the whole reason why she refused to settle in the first place. I'm refusing to settle in the first place because, you know, I'm not going to be out here as this bad and bougie bitch and I got this type of man. Nah, I need a man. If I'm this type of woman, I'm going to need a man that's way ahead of me, way surpass me. Right? I need y'all to follow me with this. A lot of the women, they were able to make their own money, have a nice standard of living, all of that. However, they soon came to realize and see, my money is not really helping me to the same capacity that I thought it would. My money can't replace the contribution of a man. And that's something else I always warn women about. Y'all make the whole money the end all be all, man. If you ain't making this amount of money, I don't need you. Pump your brakes. Because these rich bitches, yeah, y'all went outside by yourselves. Y'all bought your own homes, right? How y'all was in the damn news articles. Oh, you know, single women are buying up their own homes and they're owning this and they're owning it. Y'all had all of that. You started your own business, ma'am. You was doing the damn thing financially. You out here with the top back. You doing it all. But those very same women, they came to realize, damn, but shit, I still need help with this. Money can't lift that for me. Money can't protect me like that. The protection of money only goes so far. Right? Money can't love me how I need to be loved. Come on, y'all. Y'all want me to lie about these same bad and bougie rich bitches? They also found out the very hard way my money can never replace a man. I need companionship. I need love. I need support that goes way further than the finances. I need the masculine touch. We also had a dope discussion. Go and check that one out. It was called Men Are Not Having X Anymore. And y'all know what the X stands for. We got to watch out for YouTube. Men not even humping. And with the men not doing that, guess what else they are craving, wanting, needing, and desire? Money can't penetrate how I need penetrate. Hold on. You want me to lie? I can't do it. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We should have at least 415 likes and don't play with us. I need the masculine touch. I need masculine energy, masculine, even ideas. What did I say about this dope discussion? I said what inspired me to even go live today, impromptu style, and touch base on this was based upon the male perspective, the male perception. Masculine ideas, like, wait a minute, sis, but look at it from this angle. You missing something. That's also why y'all need a man. A lot of these rich bitches found that out the hard way. Whoopsie. Very short-sighted with your decision making, with what you are choosing to do. But had you had a man in your corner to properly lead you, guide you, give you a new idea, a new perspective, a new perception on reality, you probably would have steered clear of that damn disaster that you created. It's a whole bunch of different factors that are coming into play as to why these women are now trying to settle. Because that's what y'all called it not too many years ago, ladies. I'll never settle for this. I'll never settle for that. Do you know how much money I make? Do you know what I do for a living? I could never. Y'all know something else though? This where I'm gonna bounce back my female ideas back to y'all. And it just came to me. Something else that probably transpired as far as these women wanting to settle for short men and wanting to settle for what else? The blue collar men, the everyday average man. Did it dawn on y'all that maybe they are also coming back to the table because the men that they really wanted didn't even fucking want them. Like they couldn't land the quote unquote high value man. Or maybe the high value man did, and I'm using high value very loosely. I do not base a man being of high value based upon his financial tax bracket. I don't give a fuck. I care about what you are able to do with what you have. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of guys out there, and I touch base on this. It's a lot of guys out there. You make a lot of money, but you also blow a lot of money. So what does it matter? So yeah, that don't matter to me like that. Okay. So when I'm saying high value man, I'm speaking their language as far as what they thought a high value man was, which is a man that makes a whole bunch of money a year, and a man that has this type of occupation and lives this type of lifestyle. Some of them actually did entertain y'all. Some of those high value, high caliber men did entertain y'all. And guess what? You couldn't really keep up. Let's talk about it. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Something else a lot of y'all sleep on is not only did these women not qualify for the actual high value men that they wanted, but when they did luck up and land that same high value man, she couldn't handle him. She couldn't keep up with him. She felt out of place. Like, damn, I don't know shit about what he's talking about. And so guess what? Now she feels like, oh, well, damn, I need to go and get with an everyday average, in her mind, blue collar man or blue collar guy, because that's kind of what I'm accustomed to. That's kind of what I'm used to. A lot of the women out there, a lot of y'all sleep on the fact that they are extremely insecure. And so when they are being met with a certain level of a man to where he got this in order, he got that in order, and he got this going on and that going on, and she's in his presence, she feels completely overwhelmed and overshadowed. So at least if I get with an everyday average typical type of guy, I can kind of blend in and fit in with him better. Or here's something else. And y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. Something else is, due to a lot of the women out here being insecure, they feel like when it comes to the everyday average typical type of guy, I'll be able to be the one that has more leverage or control in that type of relationship dynamic. When it came to the quote unquote high value man, he had way too much power, way too much control. I couldn't speak his lingo. I couldn't really keep up with his lifestyle. I really didn't know how to navigate that. But over here, I'm comfortable, and I may have a little bit more leverage, power, and control. That's something else. But we're going to continue. We got to peep the game, though, because that is absolutely another level and layer to the conversation. You could be a woman that has your own money and still come to realize, damn, money ain't everything like that. Do we need it? Yes. Do I want it? Hell yeah. But at the end of the day, this is what really matters. That's why this woman right here in this video is talking about, oh, I got my own money. I need this though. Let's continue. And I see y'all donations. Give me a second. Hold
on. So these men that sit at the desk can't do nothing for me, okay? But them blue collar men, them men be handy, and they gonna make sure I'm good. My car is gonna be running. I'm gonna always have oil in that bitch. My house is gonna be the baddest bitch on the block.
Listen to what she's saying. My. My house gonna be the baddest block on the baddest house on the block because my man gonna do this for me. My car gonna always be fixed. He gonna keep my oil change. My. Pick the game. The shit that really mattered. You came to realize real quick, damn, if I had a man here, I wouldn't have to really deal with too much. But all I got is money. Money only goes so far. Let's take it here, you all. And again, get the likes up. Some real talking a little big sis. These rich bitches that had the nice cars, luxury cars, luxury homes, whatever. Guess what happened when shit went south and I got to get my car fixed? Well, with me not having a man around, although I do have money, all these niggas do is say, oh, this bitch ain't got no man. She don't know what the fuck we gonna do. She don't know what she talking about. She don't know what's going on. So that same money that you make a whole lot of, you're going to depart from it because you don't know what the hell you're talking about or what you're doing. You don't have the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding to be able to navigate your money by yourself. You an easy lick, ma'am. That's what they found out as well, you all. These rich bitches, they found out the hard way. I'm an easy lick out here. I'm naked and not in a good way. I don't have no covering. I don't have no head. Pause. And so when they see me being this bad and bougie rich bitch, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to get over on her. Oh yeah, that's going to run you a good $30,000 for that. And maybe, let's go here. Maybe they don't get over on you. Maybe they tell you the actual price. Like, no, that is $30,000. Because after all, you a bad bougie bitch. Like, them car parts that ain't going, that's some foreign shit. I got to order that from overseas and shit. Yeah. That's what that costs. You know what these rich bitches start to do? The rich bitch was like, damn, if I had me a handyman, I wouldn't have to pay for none of this. The labor, the call, the parts. I wouldn't have to do none of this shit. They even found out the hard way. Money ain't everything. Yeah, I got it, but damn, I'm losing it just as fast as I'm making it. Let's peep the game. Thank you, Mr. Original. Again, it says, with all of that money she claims she has, take that car to the shop. Problem solved. No. Here's something else, though. Like I said, it's always levels and layers. Although these women could have the money, right? And this ties back into what I said earlier about the quote-unquote high-value man. Just because you are able to make a lot of money does not mean that you're rich. It does not mean that you're wealthy. It does not mean that you got it. And I think a lot of the bad bougie chicks found that out the hard way as well. It's like, damn, like, I'm able to get it. I'm able to have it, but the cost of maintaining, that's a lot. I'm seeing my balance go down daily, hourly in this bitch. Like, this is too much. And if I had a man to help me account for a lot of this shit, I would be a lot further ahead. I'll be a lot better off. That's also a dilemma that they're running into, right? So it's not all the time how much money that you have. It's how much money you are keeping. Thank you, MIA. It says, my brother and I was just having this conversation about 4 hours ago. And I was telling him women today don't want the man per se. They want his money and attention. Let's go there for a second to MIA. Something else that a lot of these women are also starved for is the male validation and the male attention. That is something that has been dwindling down tremendously, especially over the past, I want to say 2 to 3 years. Right? We have been able to see so many men dial a lot of shit back. Y'all are not going out. Y'all are not spending no money. Y'all are choosing to be single. And even on a smaller scale, y'all, y'all not even liking bitches' booty pictures on Instagram no more. Bitches' likes going down. Oh, I used to be able to get 5,000 likes on these pictures. Now I'm lucky if I even get 50. So something else that is kind of messing with a lot of the women is the fact that when it comes to the men, like y'all are dialing away and taking away y'all's attention. I need that too. And when it comes to, and I hate to even say this, and when it came to, let me make this past tense because they found it the hard way already. This is something that already transpired. When it came to the quote unquote high value men, those men were not checking for a lot of the women out there that were checking for them. Did some of them luck up and land them? Yes. And then they found out the hard way, I can't handle this. Or he didn't want me because I didn't qualify. Like, bitch, you kind of a burger brain, bitch. Like, no, you can't be at my table. So they got kicked out. It's a whole bunch of different levels to that. However, a lot of them were not baddies like that. They didn't really have any kind of real incentive for these guys to check for them for. So with that being the case, a lot of them was kind of disqualified before they even began. And so if I'm not even able to get the attention from these quote unquote high value men that I say that I want, that fucks with my esteem. That messes with my confidence. But when it came to the everyday average blue collar guy, whatever, he was giving me some kind of play. But now y'all not even doing that shit. So all the way around, it's just a lot working against these women, which could contribute to them being a lot more thirsty and desperate and willing to settle and compromise than they were before. Thank you, Zook. It says, so what if you got your own money? That sounds like grown-up dung is crazy, okay? It says, bad bougie babes fail every day to see their future will be empty. What is that? Zook, you confusing me. Because what? It say bad bougie babs. I don't know if it's meant to be, I don't know. You saying fail like you fell on the floor. I don't know if you meant to say fail like a failed test. I don't know. You're confusing me, Zook, but I think I kind of sort of understand. Okay. But I need y'all to really peep game. Really peep game. And I see the rest of y'all. I'm getting to y'all in a second. If you peep game on her, even she is talking about, oh yeah, you know, because he gonna buy me this and my house gonna be like this and my car ain't never gonna be broke. Look, listen.
And that bitch, my house is gonna be the baddest bitch on the block, inside and out. And if something does happen to me and I get stuck on the side of the road, oh, daddy coming to get me and fix it.
If something do happen to me, he's going to come save me and rescue me.
And all he want when he get home after a long day of work is a hot meal.
That right there. I don't know if y'all peep that. Hold on. I don't know if y'all peep that. But I did. Because y'all made me listen with a new set of ears and see with a new set of eyes. This is what y'all did. Okay. She said, and all he want in return is a high meal. Now, my female ears before y'all gave me a new perspective or an idea of what was going on, I would have said, oh yeah, at least she's ready and willing to reciprocate and appreciate what this man is doing. But not so fast. Not so fast. If you peep the game, she is essentially saying, and I ain't even gotta do shit for real to get all of that. I'm gonna get my house remade over, remodeled. I'm gonna get my car situation taken care of. He gonna always come through, rescue me, and save me. And all this nigga want is a lasagna? Let's peep the game.
Papa, what you want? Dry rub steak, homemade lasagna, benin. Come on and put your feet up, baby, okay? Let mama take care of you.
Come on, put your feet up, babe. Let mama get you some pasta. That's all you finna get in fucking return for your hard work and sacrifice is a fucking pasta. Again, y'all, before y'all brought it to my attention, I'll be like, oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. She's trying to reciprocate and appreciate. No. Y'all like little big sis. You not hearing this right. You not really going deep how you need to. Pause. No diddy. And I'm like, what y'all mean? This. One moment. This right here, y'all. This is the video that we did the other day. Okay. What? Women now want blue-collar men? 708 comments. Let's see. Can we refresh it? It might be more. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Yeah, it's still 708. Okay. So this is what y'all said. Y'all said they just want these guys to pay their bills. We are falling for it. 247 likes. Blue collar men, do not let them use you. 143 comments. They don't want blue collar. They want leverage. Free game. 121 likes. They quite literally want us blue-collar men to be the cleanup guy. No, thank you. And that was a bar from Mr. Eric. If y'all peeped the pun that he had, yeah, the cleanup guy, blue-collar. No, thank you. 90 likes. The white-collar brothers are heading overseas to date, so this is predictable. Damn. Wait up. Hold on, CL, because I didn't even think about it from that angle. Let's get into it. Not only did the quote-unquote white collar, aka high value men that they wanted to be with for real, without settling for your blue collar, average Joe ass, not only did those guys not see the value in dealing with those type of women, or not only did those women not know how to really navigate life with those type of guys, those type of guys also are taking their talents overseas. They're leaving these chicks in the dust because a lot of the guys that they would want to be with have come to realize I could probably not only make my money stretch a little bit fucking further in Thailand, where the fucking Colombia, where the fuck y'all going? Africa. Not only could my money stretch a little bit further if I took my talents to South Beach, bitch, but I could probably get a better quality woman. And I know the first thing that a lot of us American women want to argue with is the fact that, oh, but those women, they using y'all too. And those women, they just trying to get over on y'all too. And the pushback that I oftentimes hear from my brothers, because I actually be listening to the men, and y'all would be done a great service if y'all started to practice that shit too, sis. Because you're the one who need a man, so you need to really be listening. More than my ass, bitch. I got my husband upstairs. The fuck? But listen. The men come back and they say, facts. That could be true. But at least, bitch, I'm able to get a submissive woman, a cooperative woman, a bitch who gonna even at least pretend like she loved my ass. What do I get from you? Let's go deeper. Like the video. We can't hit 600. I promise we can. We should have as close to 500 likes as possible. Let's go further and deeper. These men also ran away from a lot of y'all because not only were y'all out here demanding and commanding a bunch of shit without offering anything in return, but they came to soon realize, damn, this woman is an entitled, selfish, needy woman. What really am I getting in exchange for this? A pasta, bitch. A pasta. That's your submission, making me a lasagna. It was bare minimum. I can get a way better return on an investment if I did pack my shit up and go somewhere else. That's something else. The quote unquote high value white collar men, they packed their shit up and went the fuck somewhere else. Because guess what, ladies? They can afford to because they got options. See, I need me. And they did not need you. Whoopsie. Let's continue reading. Okay. Kevin Samuels predicted this. That's what Cases and Cams 86 says. 181 comments. Likes. AKA Chinaman. Let me blow this up. I want y'all to be able to see this shit. I'm trying to find a good angle. Maybe like this. That's fine. All right. The pond is shrinking. AKA Chinaman said that the pond is shrinking and the fish are nervous, fellas. Hold the line. What does that mean? 153 likes. What does that mean? That means, damn, I'm running out of options. I might as well find somebody who can give me a little bit more water before I completely dry the fuck up. Let's continue. Don't spin the block after dissing us blue collars. We didn't forget. Nah, I don't trust it. Sounds like the trap of a starving predator. They know what they want. They just hoping something works in their favor. They don't know what they want. They are just hoping something works. What does that mean? That means I really don't know what I'm talking about or what I'm doing right now, but damn it, I'm desperate. And I hope that something is able to land and stick because, like the previous guy said, this pond is drying up and shrinking. It's not a lot of fish out this motherfucker to procreate with, and the water getting real low. So again, I don't know what I want for real, but let's just throw this out here and hope somebody bite this bait. Come save me. Lord have mercy. It says, watch out, fellas. They're also coming from the men under 6 feet. They stressing the fuck out. Them bills kicking their ass. That's what Grady said. 134 comments. And we had that dope discussion as well. Shall we go look? Let's go look. Like I said, ladies, the men don't trust y'all at all. God damn, this shit is bad. Listen, let's go to the videos. Where is that video at? Right here. No. That's another one though. This one. This video. Women now want short men. The great shift. Let's read this. It's all a finesse tactic. The first fucking comment. They are trying to run game, treating men like fashion trends. Damn, that was a bar. This is a cold setup for short men. They want your money. There is no shift. This is the next finesse. Lord have mercy. Can't spin the block after self-disqualification. Nothing but desperation. Lord. Fellas, all of a sudden they want short guys now. Don't fall for it. Sounds like another apology after they get the past due rent car payment notice. Whoopsie, cold gang. This is just a new tactic to get after your wallets. Let the bears have them. Look, y'all. All through this motherfucker, the men don't trust you. All through this, the men don't trust you at all. Even when y'all are quote unquote humbling yourselves, they say it was fake humility. Even when y'all trying to come through and compromise, oh, I'll do this, it ain't enough. Bitch, you want me to break my back for some damn lasagna? You want me to build you a home, fix this, buy that, pay for that, take care of this, take care of that for a pan of noodles? Ladies, I don't know. I think it's too fucking far gone. And that's why, again, I get conflicted. And I know my brothers, they always tell me, no, nigga, you know, I still hold on. I think it's a good woman out there. So it all ain't lost. So y'all keep me going. But from what I can see, the overwhelming majority of the guys, they don't trust none of this shit. I don't trust you being humble. I don't trust you trying to contribute. I don't trust you talking about, oh, yeah, you know, I like you. Let's go to the other dope discussion. One moment, please. Because we can talk about all of this shit. It all falls under the category of, yeah, the men don't trust your ass. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go to our latest dope discussion, y'all. And it's so crazy, y'all, that our latest upload that we did yesterday, the engagement is through the roof, but the views are down. YouTube, stop hating on us. Everything got green on it. In my YouTube studio, everything got green. The watch time is up on it. The click-through rate up on it, but they got my views down. But it's cool. I know they be playing with the fucking views. But at the end of the day, the views, aka the perspectives, don't lie. Let's get into this. Share the screen. Look at this. Our latest dope discussion. Men are gone while there is no coming back. Y'all can try to come back to the table with these guys. Realize the faults of your ways, the error of your ways. These men still don't want your ass then. They don't trust you then. My current ex has been trying to spin the block for over a year now. I don't see why. She made her choice. This guy, I foolishly took someone back and my life became worse than it was the first time. Never again. Access denied. Never, ever take an ex back. Focus on moving forward in life, not backwards. My ex divorced me and asked, how are you making it out here in this economy? I got rid of you, LOL. Damn. Listen, found out the grass was not greener. Listen. They're not giving you second chance. They're not doing nothing. No second chances. My ex couldn't offer me $1 million. And she's the one that left me. She's been calling me and texting me for over 7 years. I'm yet to reply once. They don't trust none of you. I don't care how much you think that you've changed. how sorry you are, how remorseful, how regretful. They don't trust y'all. Everything they side eyeing it like, damn, I think that's a finesse tactic. I think that's a strategy. It's a cold world. Thank you, Nick. It says women have more bodies than a New Orleans cemetery. You ain't shit. MIA says, what you saying, D? We cutting the grass too low? We got to keep it cut low to see the snakes. Whoopsie. Cold game. Thank you, Jabari. It says, now my ex has to watch a woman in another country flourish with a future millionaire with a beautiful home, nice land with 3 beautiful girls. Another one. Thank you, Seventh Waters. I appreciate you. Thank you again, Zook. It says, please show the picture with the 3 females with them holding their hands out. This is what y'all now look like to a lot of these men. You know what the only difference is? The only difference is now you're doing it with a smile. Smile and compliments. Backhanded compliments at that. It's a cold, dirty game. But nevertheless, this is what the men see. Lord have mercy. Did I miss anybody at the top? Because y'all clowning. Let me scroll to the bottom. Uh-oh, thank you. Hold on. How do I remove them? Thank you so much, Wayne. Wayne Williams gave me $30 on the Cash App. It says, for today's topic is right on point, little big sis. I appreciate you so much, Wayne. Thank you to Main Lion. Y'all laughing, I'm dead ass serious. Zook is spot on the money with that. That's exactly what y'all look like. Y'all just doing it like this now. I like you. I want you now. Because you know how to like fix stuff and take care of stuff, and you know how to contribute financially, and I don't gotta worry about this, and you gonna build me a new house, and you gonna get my oil changed, and you gonna get my car fixed, and you gonna take care of my kids. Bitch. Please. Let me send Wayne some hearts back. Thank you so much. Main Lion says, today, many men are getting engaged at record levels. We are engaged in self-improvement and the preservation of peace while refusing to alter our standards nor accept indecent proposals. Whoopsie! Cold game. Cold game. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Did I get everybody? Because I do appreciate y'all showing love monetarily, because you ain't got to do that. So thank y'all. Okay, let me scroll to the top. What is this? Somebody sent a link? What the hell did you send me? I don't know what that is. Anyway, thank you, Slim Daddy. Slim Daddy says, the sister in this clip doesn't say a word, but it's so compelling to my manhood that it's crazy. Listen, I don't got time. He says, I jump for her. And then it's a clip of a lady in a pilgrim dress. I mean, if that's your type, go off. Thank you, Eugene. It says, these women just don't get it. They don't. Thank you, Darius. Thank you, MIA. I got that. Thank you, Del Monte. Thank you, MJB. It says, I don't think some women understand that don't understand what competition they have out here. It's women who can fix vehicles and not even certified getting wifed up. You know what, MJB? Put a pin in that. We're gonna come back. Thank you, Del Monte. Again, it says NCAA 27 drop. Let them nag to themselves. This is what they wanted. GTA 6 coming. Salute. Y'all ain't shit. MIA, thank you. It says this one here want a butler, not a husband. Want a mechanic, not a husband. Want a construction worker, not a husband. Want an architect, not a husband. Lord have mercy. Del Monte, thank you again. It says video game or woe. Lord have mercy. He say woe out box. Not wore out. Not worn out. Woe out. Lord have mercy. Video game or woe out box with problems. Video games got off buttons with the laughing faces. Damn, you ain't shit. Zook, thank you again. It says, so what? Okay, got that one. Thank you, MIA. I got that. I got Mr. Original. Jabari. Jabari sent in $20. He says, just broke up with. Now the main lion. You know we got nothing but love for you. Okay. But we have got to pull this other $20 up on the screen. Because I know you fucking lying. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jabari, you need to come to the front of the Crown Head congregation. Because I know you fucking lying. Just broke up with my Puerto Rican girlfriend over this bullshit. Leaving DR tomorrow from trade class, and she blowing up my phone every day, talking about females and stuff, pissing her off. Mastering trade and banking without her money. Now, some of you all could be confused. Danica, what's the big deal? Why are you so down and out and distraught? Because not only what was that man's name? It was another A1 Day One Crown Head that was bragging about getting married to his beautiful black woman, his beautiful black wife, every damn live stream dope discussion. Oh, I'm getting married, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember what his name was. Was it Tracy? I don't know if it was Tracy. I don't know. But he was so excited to marry his beautiful black woman. Got married to her and got divorced a few months later. Jabari, the same one, the same way. Oh yeah, you know, I got me a new woman, and you know, now they got Jabari. I know you didn't just break up with that woman that you have been bragging about for over a year now. God damn. And this what also pisses me off, y'all. Lord have mercy. I gotta talk about it. I have got to talk about it. Jabari, look, listen. Something else that I have got to touch base on, you all, is how men are actually giving us chances. I gotta say, I wouldn't be real if I didn't. Men have been giving us chances, not giving up hope. And every time I say, oh, I feel conflicted about this because, you know, I think every time I think I'm making a difference, y'all turn around and y'all say this, or y'all turn around and y'all do that. And so I'm just like, what's the point? Blah, blah, blah. And y'all still come through each and every time. Like, no, Danica, we still out here looking for a good woman. We still out here holding out for a good woman. I'm just not going to settle for no bullshit. I'm just not going to deal with no woman who's going to bring me down. But your work is not in vain, right? Y'all tell me that. And I can also see by way of what y'all are doing that y'all are actually meaning what y'all are saying. Because I see y'all going out here trying to marry Black women, trying to marry other groups of women. Y'all are not giving up on love. And when y'all do, Lord have mercy, this be pissing me off. When y'all do, these bitches keep running y'all off. It's getting to a point, you all, to where I'm like, let me put to y'all plain. I keep reaching a level to where it's like everything ends up being in vain. Or what's a better way to put it? Every time I think I have a shining example, like, look, y'all, don't give up hope. Look at Jabari. Don't give up hope. Look at such and such. I forgot what that brother's name was. But on our last Patreon, yeah, it was him. I don't remember what his name was, though. Every time I think I have an example of relationships working out or men not giving up, it turns out that even the men who are still trying to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, still trying to work with y'all, still trying not to give up hope, they end up becoming the same men that are complaining about bitches not being shit and they just trying to finesse and they just trying to use you. I don't. This is getting out of control, is my point. Yeah, happy 4th to all of y'all. I wonder, should I go live with y'all with the fam tomorrow? I'm gonna see. Nick says, we have, but the good women make the mistake of standing next to the hoes or not holding them accountable, upholding the code like we stupid. Uh-oh. But another dilemma though, Nick 9 Wick, we gotta touch base on this shit. This is some real talk. What about the men who think that they found their wife, they found the exception, they found the unicorn, and then they come back not even a whole damn year later talking about, oh yeah, she did this to me, she did that to me, I left her. I don't know what to do, because when I feel like I got an example of, hey y'all, I know it's bad, but this, when I try to show them this, it's like, no, that shit was that too. What the fuck? Jabari, please tell me if I'm misinformed on what you are talking about, sir. Because you was just talking about your fiance and y'all was gonna have some kids and, you know, y'all building a house or some shit. I don't fucking know. But please tell me I'm just not reading what you saying right. Thank you, Daily Raver. And shout out for being a channel member for 25 months. It says, hey, everybody, happy day before the birthday of America's freedom. Thank you. Okay. But it wasn't our freedom. I'm going to shut up, though. You know, I'm going to let us have it. But shout out to my Black people also. But, okay, let me clean this up, because I have been realizing I have a lot of Caucasian people who rock with their little big sis. Okay, y'all been emailing me and inboxing me, and I've been seeing y'all in the comment section. So I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to say happy 4th, happy Independence Day to Americans. I'm going to just say that, because I don't want y'all to feel like, oh, man, I thought I listen, you can sit with us. But when it comes to the Black shit, just eat your food. All right. So I'm not going to do too much. All right. Lord have mercy. Jabari comes back. She's okay till she started consuming sisterhood media. When we started dating and she started talking to one at her job, That's where it went downhill. But when did this happen? When did this happen, Jabari? Because I could have sworn in the last dope discussion, you were just talking about you was engaged and y'all getting ready to get married. And black women was missing out and all this shit. What happened? Okay. Now I gotta go there, Jabari. And I didn't want to, but I'm gonna do it. Because I wouldn't be real if I didn't. Y'all like the damn video, share the video, and subscribe. This should serve as a cautionary tale, and I always tell y'all this anyway. So it shouldn't be no brand new news. Y'all doing bad on these likes. I'm looking at my likes. How do we have damn near 500 people watching and I only got 328 likes? That's disrespectful. If y'all don't like the damn video and stop playing, y'all already know YouTube don't favor the damn live streams. They demonetized my last one. And y'all know when they demonetize you, they suppress you. So I said, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna make it for members only. So shout out to my channel members. Y'all got a real dope discussion. That was a good dope discussion too. While YouTube over there hating this shit. But the least y'all could do is like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We are currently at, let me see how many subscribers we at right now. We are currently at 222,619. Shout out to y'all. But let Jabari's situation serve as a cautionary tale that you got to watch all these women. You are not safe because you with a Latina. You are not safe because you're with a Caucasian, an Asian, an African. It don't matter. They can all be a part of some sisterhood bullshit. Be careful. Keep your head on a swivel. And I'm not telling y'all not to trust women, although I see a lot of y'all don't. And from what I can see and observe, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Do I like it? I don't. I don't. But that's why I try to do my part to bring awareness to you all. You all also bring awareness to me. And I try to call out certain things so we can bridge the gap and come back together. But that will never fucking happen as long as these women keep being on this deceptive, greedy, selfish type of energy. It won't change. And my hope is to bring back that balance. This is a shame, y'all. I can't believe this. Jabari was so in love. He was rubbing that Puerto Rican lady in our face every damn dope discussion. Oh yeah, y'all missed out. Y'all could have been with me, but now I'm with my Puerto Rican. What? I'm just so sad. Because here's my thing, you all. Although I would prefer to have my brothers be with my sisters. Amen. Amen. I'm not going to be under the energy of having y'all feel stuck. Like, oh, if you can't find a good black woman, then you just need to be by yourself. I don't like that. Okay. If you can find love elsewhere, do that. If you can be happy elsewhere, do that. I want the best for all of us. At the end of the day, y'all, if a black woman found love outside of a black man, hey, do your big one, sis. If a black man found love outside of a black woman, hey, do your big one, bro. I never wanted us to be deprived of the experience of having somebody that loved you, that cares for you, that you can bond with, connect with. I never wanted to deprive that. I'm never the woman that's like, or the black woman, to be more direct. I'm never the black woman that's like, oh no, if you ain't with a sister, then you shouldn't be with nobody. You need not to ever experience love, even if. No. So that still breaks my heart that my brother thought he found his one and she turned out to be some trash too. I don't gloat in that. I'm not happy about that. Thank you, MIA. These women think the world revolves around them. And that's what it's giving. And that is contributing to the distrust. It's like, how can you trust somebody who's not even looking out for your best interest? That's not even taking into consideration how you feel or what you need or what you want, or the things that they do give to you. Like I said, it's basic, bare minimum bullshit. Like, bitch, I can make my own damn lasagna. They got lasagnas in the damn frozen section at the damn grocery store, and it probably gonna taste better than your shit. So for her to say, oh yeah, baby, you know, and all they be wanting is, you know, something to eat. I thought that was kind of crazy, you know. But let me go back to a comment, a super chat that I had saw. I said to put a pin in it. Hold on, let me see. Thank you, Daily Griff. I'm gonna read that in a second. I wanted to go back to, damn, who was that? It was MJB. MJB said, I don't think some women understand that. I don't think some women understand what competition they have out here. It's women who can fix vehicles and not even certified getting wiped up. It is real outside. And with it being real outside, and a lot of women trying to come on, quote unquote, come back to the table and do things differently, it is women that have a lot more to offer to a man than some damn undercooked pasta. No shade. These women are actually ready and willing to contribute in all ways, whether that be financially, mentally, emotionally, energetically. Like, they're ready and willing to put in that work, physically, all of that. And so when you come through and your bargaining tool is a lasagna pan, it's like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Because it is extreme competition out here. Women are getting picked and chose up on way better than you. That's an element. Another thing, there are women out there who are way better than you, who still don't qualify. So what the fuck you think that means for you? You're going to have to make these men trust you by doing something of equal or greater value, because it's just not looking too promising. It's not. Slim Daddy says, remember cooking with Kaya and her white, or is it YouTube? I don't fucking know. Counterparts got so much hate from these same hyenas. These are the same ones who spit and dance on Kevin Samuel's grave. Never forget. Damn. Daily Griff says they're getting. Oh my God. I have no words. No, I do. I'm going to come back to you, Daily Griff, because that is a point. Nick says it shows a group of people that are out of order. Let me, hold on, y'all, because this is getting out of control. I want to go back to what Daily Griff said. Daily Griff says they're getting H1V, and y'all know what that is. We got to watch out for YouTube. From sharing the same man. Women have been doing that. Daily Griff. Peep the game. Women have been sharing the same men. Now, one can chalk it up to, oh, it's because these men are unfaithful. These men don't know how to commit. These men is trash. They dusty. They dirty. They dingy. Whatever. But at the end of the day, a lot of the women have been sharing the same man. But let's go further though, Daily Griff. Because now, not only are these women sharing the same men, but they are aware of the fact that they are sharing the same men and they don't care. See, back in the day, a woman could be deceived, right? You think you're the main chick. You think he's done dealing with Betty Sue? Oh yeah, girl, that's been over. I'm done with that. I want you to be my wife. I want to build a life with you, girl. Looking at it. And so a man will play a game or two. And so you end up sharing the same man in that regard. Now, low key, you can't convince me otherwise. Y'all would just be knowing this nigga ain't shit and he's still cheating on you. But y'all want to, be in la la land. That's cool. But let's take it to present day, though. Present day, men don't gotta fucking lie. They don't gotta lie to you. Y'all know exactly what's going on. And due to the desperation, due to the struggle, it's like, I don't care that he's married. I don't care that he has a family. I don't care he has a girlfriend. Oh, we can share him because I need a man. And I think that's also contributing to the lack of trust. That is a level and a layer. The men are seeing how y'all are ready and willing to even be side pieces and cheating ass hoes for him. So if you're going to do that for me, who else would you do it for? I digress, though. I'm going to leave it alone. Anyway, y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all here all day. Y'all just was bringing up some very alarming but valid points to me in our latest dope discussions. And this was one of them. You like, Danica, you're not really seeing this how we seeing this. These women, they're not even offering us anything in return. And when they do offer us something, it's basic bare minimum bullshit. But she wants me to build her a house. Girl, please. And I can't argue with you all on that. Can I ask y'all this before I wrap it up and y'all leave it in the comment section? Can y'all tell me, and with you all telling me, you are essentially telling the women out there, can you all share in the comments, what do you feel or what do you think would be the equivalent to what you are offering or to what you are quote unquote bringing to the table? What would you look for a woman to be able to pour into you or reciprocate back to you that would be worth your while? Does that make sense? Because I get it. A lot of y'all like, they not offering shit. Okay, so what could they offer that would make you be like, oh, okay, yeah, let me go and check her out? Y'all let us know. Okay, but it's not looking good. It's just really not. It's just really not. And I hate that for us. I hate that we have so much distrust that even if a woman is being sincere and genuine, you don't believe it. I mean, y'all saw the comments. Every comment was the same. I love y'all. I respect y'all. I thank you all so very much for pulling up with me. No notice. Impromptu style. Y'all dope as fuck. Okay. Thank you so much to Mr. Original. G-Wad, or is it Guad? Thank you so much, Guad. Thank you, Slim Daddy. Thank you, MIA Adam. Thank you, Eugene. Thank you, Darius Poston. Thank you, Del Monte. Thank you, MJB. Thank you, Zook. MIA Adam. I think I said you already, though. Thank you, Jabari. Thank you, Seven Waters. Thank you, Nick Nine Wick. Thank you, The Main Lion. Thank you, Echo. Hold on, I didn't read this one. It says one woman wanted me to buy her a car, so I bought her a Matchbox set. Now, Echo, you know you ain't shit for that. Or Eco, whatever your name is. You know you ain't shit for that. But thank you so much. Thank you. Did I say Daily Raver? I think I did. Who else? And Slim Daddy, if I did not say you. Okay. But I appreciate all of you all for pulling up. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Even if YouTube hates on this dope discussion and they demonetize it, I'm still going to keep it up for all of y'all, okay? I'm not going to make it for members only, even though they're not going to show nobody all of that. It's cool. But like the video, share the video, subscribe. Go and check out our previous dope discussions because those previous dope discussions are going to give y'all a lot of context behind what we discussed tonight, all right? But I'm going to see y'all. Will I see y'all tomorrow? I don't know. Probably not. Who knows? But I'll see y'all later. Much love and peace to all of y'all. And please tell us in the comments what the women can do to make you all feel like it's a valuable option or a feasible option for you all to entertain them or be with them again and trust them again. Peace.
Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion.